And welcome back, everybody. This is the greatest movie, television, entertainment, TV, whatever you want to call it, sometimes gaming. We've done that before. Shut up, Kyle. We're here to talk about stuff, things, and everything that's wrong in the world. So, shall we just... oh, that's Kyle, by the way. If you can't tell by his name plate. Should I go like this for Kyle, or should I go like this for Kyle off screen? I suppose we need a little fist that comes out and like punches him in the face.
I mean, this doesn't really
wrong side, dipshit.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Stroke your beard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You like that?
I did. That was quite nice. Thank you.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, what wasn't quite nice was the new trailer for Dune Prophecy. I didn't love it. I've been really excited for the show. Do you know? I don't want to say it, but I'm gonna say it, and I'm getting Continental vibes. I am getting Continental vibes from this new trailer. Look, I love the Dune universe. Dune Part 2 is, right now for me, easily the best film of the year. It's not my favourite film of the year, but for me, Dune Part 2 is the best film of the year. I didn't love this trailer, and I didn't want to come on here and say that, but I didn't love it. But I can only be honest with you guys. Kyle, what do you think of the trailer? Do you love it? You hate it?
So obviously the concept of having a Dune show, is massively exciting, especially with us two being massive fans of the films and the universe itself. We've got lots of cool stuff of Dune coming out as of late. You know, you got the Dune game, which looks fucking amazing.
Yeah.
And you got this Dune show, which also was very exciting. We got our first trailer. I think my initial reaction to it was, okay, cool, I'm in. I didn't really get excited for it.
So we got a teaser about 5 months ago, and then we got a trailer, didn't we, about 3 months ago? I think.
Something along the lines of that, yeah. And I just don't... Nothing's really sold me on this show yet. Like, I'm going to watch it, and I'm looking forward to it. But the trailers have just not done a very good job hyping me up. Not that they really need to, because I'm excited nonetheless. I'm going to disagree just a little bit here. I don't think it was a phenomenal or a great trailer.
You're not allowed?
It was good. It was a good trailer. I think the stuff they showed us was okay. It was, it was like intriguing. It was nice to see some of the actors and who's going to be in this, and it shows like these guys are going to have prominent roles. The thing I didn't like was the music. You know, there was a bit of it that I liked, but then the it was kind of like, it felt very dated.
It was weird when they played that Kanye West and Jay-Z song. Oh wait, no, sorry, that was Gladiator. Which I thought went well with it.
It was a fun trailer for Gladiator. But with this though, it's got a couple of things going for it. Obviously, it's got some great actors in it. Very well known cast.
Her below us right now. I don't know the actress's name. She was fantastic in Chernobyl.
She was. Yeah.
Right, back to Kyle.
To a scary degree.
Back to Kyle.
Where it was... No, I agree with you, though. But obviously, this show, the thing I'm worried about is, like, it's definitely Denis Villeneuve's universe. His adaptation of the Dune universe, because the Dune universe is obviously the books.
Wait, Kyle, wait. We're coining it right now, okay? Coining it right now.
What?
The Duneverse.
The Duneverse. The cinematic Duneverse.
Yes,
I like that.
Yes.
So, anyways, in this cinematic Duneverse, Denis Villeneuve has been he's made the first 2 films. He's made the only things of this franchise. Well, this universe, and
we need to stick with it. We need to stick with it. Come on, we need to make it a thing.
Okay,
take it back.
Duneverse.
There we go.
But Denis Villeneuve doesn't have any credit to this Duneverse. As far as I'm aware, I don't think he's involved at all, really. I think it's weird how much he doesn't have a hand in this. Now, of course, he's probably working... I don't think he's...
Got no producer tag or anything?
don't think so. No.
Oh, right. That's interesting.
William, I'm going to say William. Vanille is not credited as a producer, apparently. Which, yeah.
Scares me a bit.
Yeah, wasn't involved with prequel series. Yeah, he's not anything to do with it.
This is giving me more Continental vibes now that you say that.
Yeah, and also it's a limited series. We're getting 6 episodes. So again, that's Continental vibes. I completely agree with you on that. I think the only thing that's holding this up a bit higher for me is just the cast, and it's on Max, and Max doesn't really disappoint. Let's be real here.
Yeah, Penguin right now.
Netflix. Yeah, it's not like Netflix or anything else where it's some hit and miss. Sometimes it's great, sometimes it's complete dog shit. Max seem to pump out a steady quality. They've got a quite high bar. If you don't know Max, they put up Game of Thrones.
So it's HBO Max, and it's
HBO. Yeah,
it's gone to Max now, and it's the streaming.
Yeah.
Simplify it. Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So that's where the faith is in this. Max, they've never disappointed me. I mean, except for the last season of Thrones, but we won't talk about that.
Peacemaker.
And Peacemaker, yep. So I have a lot of faith in this show, more so than I do with the Continental and how that went. I think until we see the show, I think we'll have to judge it then. I can't say
definitely.
Else.
We're not gonna know until we see it.
Yeah,
but I'm like you. The cast is really selling me on it though. Look, Mark Strong in this, Travis Fimmel. I love Vikings, the show Vikings. I love everything to do with Vikings. I don't know if you could tell, but yeah, it's the cast for me, and that's why I'm going to be sitting down and watching when it's out.
Yeah, and I hope this is a good show, and I hope it is successful, because it just means we've got more Dune stuff to watch.
In the Duneverse.
In the Duneverse, yeah. And, I was kind of, I'll be honest, Colin, I would have rather have the show come out a little bit later, because, after this comes out, I'm just going to want Dune 3 even more now.
Yeah. No, I'm with you on that. I really want Messiah. Like, yesterday, I wanted it. But going back to the Denis Villeneuve not being involved thing, kind of makes sense, because this is set 10,000 years before his films even take place. But I'd have still liked maybe, because Christopher Nolan's got a producing credit on Man of Steel. What the fuck did Christopher Nolan have to do with Man of Steel? Really? Apart from maybe saying to Zack Snyder, maybe make it a bit darker.
Yeah, keep the red cape in. I had the black cape, or I don't know.
Who knows? But look, just because I didn't enjoy this trailer doesn't mean I want this show to be bad. I feel like a lot of people get mixed up with stuff like that. I want this show to be great. I'm loving Penguin right now. I think Penguin... What other TVs come out this year? Because I'm 4 episodes in, and after this week's episode, I might be ready to call it show it year. But
I really like Penguin. I know you know where I stand with that. But I really like Penguin. Probably not as much as you, but again, it's Max. HBO, they pump out quality. You got The Last of Us that's coming out as well, season 2, which I'm really looking forward to. I think for me, I think
I tell you, last time they let us down, Max.
Go on.
House of the Dragon season 2.
Yeah, I think
not a right lot
not
happened.
A strong season. Yeah, not a strong season.
It had, I think it had the best episode of House of the Dragon in episode 4. But it's looking back at it now, it's been very forgettable. Season 2, House of the Dragon. I forgot it even came out this year.
Yeah. No, but I'm still. We're still. I think you agree with me here. We're still looking forward to it, despite the trailers not being as strong.
Yeah.
And there's multiple different factors for it. Again, for me, it's Max. Their track record has been 9 out of 10.
Now, look,
So
I want this to be better than Penguin, because if this is better than Penguin, then this is going to be fucking amazing, but who knows? Trailers haven't sold me just yet, but I will be watching day one.
yeah, no, it's interesting as well, obviously, like, because Matt Reeves has a big hand in the Penguin show, and he directed, obviously, the Batman, but whereas, Denis Villeneuve, he did the 2 Dune films. He's probably a busy guy. He's probably making his next film or working on Messiah. I'm pretty sure he's working on Messiah, actually, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's probably working hard at that. So
He said
probably can't pick
recently. He said recently he'll be behind the camera on that faster than people think.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, no. It's weird because again, the director, obviously Matt Reeves of the Batman, he's got his hand in with the Penguin, but Denis Villeneuve doesn't have anything to do with this, and he directed the 2 films in the Duneverse.
Duneverse.
Cinema.
All right. Let's get on to the next topic. And when we're speaking about absolute cinema, of course, we need to bring up the MCU. Spider-Man 4. We are finally hearing Tom Holland speak about it. He says he's seen the script. He said he read it with Zendaya. They were jumping up and down in the living room while reading it. He says it's great, but it needs some work. It needs some work fitting it into the MCU timeline. Where's it going to fit? When they're going to release it? And I suppose this is one of the negatives that you've got to come across when you've got a shared cinematic universe and you've got such a large volume of projects coming out. And especially when it's another studio just dipping in every now and then. Makes it a bit harder. So look, it needs work fitting into the Marvel timeline. Here's what I'm going to ask you. We heard that this might come out between Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. Is there any chance that they want this to come out before Doomsday? Is there any chance that Marvel pushes Doomsday to July and this gets the May release, so it's not rushed?
Look at the Spider-Man films we've got, right? Let's be honest, they weren't rushed, but they were kind of rushed, and they turned out well. They slotted into the films, despite even then, with Spider-Man Far From Home, it had that sort of like the awkward thing of having the trailer out there, but then the Avengers film was coming out, so they had to like edit the trailers and stuff like that. So
yeah, it was a weird time, that, wasn't it?
It was weird, yeah.
I don't think we watched the trailer, did we, until we saw Endgame? Am I making that up?
So, yeah.
All right.
It was something like that,
I think,
yeah. It was a very strange time, obviously, because, he wasn't meant to exist. He got killed off in Infinity War, and then there was a trailer for his next film.
But then there was a trailer right after Endgame, wasn't there? And it came up, and it was like, which were great. It was like, obviously, spoilers for Avengers Endgame. So if you haven't seen it, don't watch the trailer. And it's like, everywhere I go, I'll see his face. I respect that as well.
Yeah. But yeah, no. So with this, there's a couple of points that I think stood out to me. Zendaya, is she going to be in this film? Because I've heard, when No Way Home wrapped and everything was all done with that, Zendaya wasn't going to be in the next film.
I'm going to tell you right now.
Neither is Ned.
With the way that these are going release date-wise, I've got a feeling she'll be shooting Dune Part 2. No, Part 3, or Messiah, however you want to call it, when this is being filmed. Obviously, she's read it because they fucking live together.
I think
lucky
that's
bastard.
He shouldn't have said that, though, because I feel like it's scripts and stuff, they've got confidentiality agreements where it's literally only he can read it. So him saying that Zendaya's read it too is giving off alarm bells of
what they're gonna do.
Okay.
What they're gonna do? Fire Spider-Man?
No, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's gonna be penalties there.
I do know what you mean.
So it's either she's in the film because she's read the script, or Tom said a doo-doo. He said a naughty thing that he shouldn't have said.
Which he's known for.
Yeah. But I don't think he's as known for as much.
I think he plays
At
up to
least
it.
nowadays. Yeah. Another thing is, I didn't really expect much, and I didn't really sort of, obviously he's doing this interview. He's just had his beer brand, his non-alcoholic beer brand, come
Yeah.
out. He's obviously going to talk about anything that'll get him the attention to support and push on the market on that.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not against it. I'm fine with it. I just think I don't know what to take away from this. I don't know if I believe everything he's saying. One thing I'll say though is I'm super, super happy there was no mention of Venom, at least as far as I'm aware, because I'm seeing all this shit about Null being the next big bad. That he's gonna be sticking around for a while. I'm like, I don't care. Don't put. You know where I stand with this. I don't want to see in Spider-Man 4. I don't think anyone wants to see Spider-Man 4 be a film where it's Venom, Spidey, and Null. As cool as that sounds, it's gonna be shit.
Yeah.
It's not going to be good.
We
Give us Daredevil.
Yes, that's it. Give us Daredevil. That's what we all
And
want.
I'm a big Venom fan. I'd love to see these two on screen, but not right now.
Well, relative to, I don't know, someone my size, I'd say you're a small Venom fan.
I suppose so.
It's funny because Kyle is only 5'2". That's right, isn't it?
Great information.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. I am very small.
Sorry.
I can't hear you when you laugh either. It just goes quiet for me.
Yeah, because I've got such a high pitched girly laugh. Now look, I do think Marvel would possibly move the date of Avengers Doomsday to get Spider-Man in before, if it fits to the story. And I don't see why they wouldn't. Look, to me, an Avengers film will kill it no matter what time of the year it is. An Avengers film will make just as much money in January as it would in February, as it would in April, as it will in May, as it would in December. People, when they go see an Avengers film, they aren't going because, let's go see what's on. People mark that shit on the calendar. And Avengers Endgame is Exhibit A of that. Infinity War. Two of the highest opening weekends of all time. People rushed out to see them as soon as it was out. People knew about it. So I don't think it really matters when you release Avengers Doomsday. So if they want to get this in before, maybe they might play around with it a bit. We don't know how integral Doom's going to be to Peter's story, which I'm assuming he probably will be.
Yeah. And obviously, very briefly spoke about the possibility of Miles.
That's next.
Yeah.
So you want to get onto that?
Let's go on to that then, yeah.
Right. One thing we do want to say before we move on. Obviously, he did mention that Downey, he knew Downey were coming back. He didn't say all about Downey coming back. Good boy, Tom. And it's a big reason why he's staying on to play Spider-Man. So, would it be weird if them two went off at the same time? For good?
It would be weird. I mean, yeah, it would be a little strange, but
yeah. Anyway,
it's good to see he's sticking around.
Next topic. Wow. Miles Morales. Kyle didn't just spoil it from... I suppose it wasn't really spoiling it, was it? It's all outside. But yeah, this is still in that Tom Holland interview that we were talking about. He's mentioned Miles. He's mentioned that he would like to bring Miles in the same way that he was brought into the MCU. He wants to be Miles' mentor, like Iron Man was Spider-Man's mentor. And I'm going to speak for both of us here, Kyle. We love this idea. We love it. I think we've been talking about this. I think this has been one of the things we've talked about the most on our channel. Mm-hmm. One of our first videos was about this. and the fact that he's saying it now and he wants to do it, where do you see him kind of fitting this in? Maybe in a Spider-Man 4. Maybe that's why he's teasing it now. Maybe a 5, and then 6 is where Miles completely takes over.
I think, look, Peter's come a long way, and he's learned a lot of lessons. You know, he's lost his mentor and somewhat of a father figure in Tony. He's made so many mistakes throughout the entire trilogy of the films, and he's learned from the mistakes, especially at the end of No Way Home. He's become, you know, he's back to street level. He's not, you know, he's not taking on the world. He's by himself, you know, as traditionally Spider-Man typically is. I think still, I don't think Miles should be shown in Spider-Man 4 in any capacity. Maybe a nod, maybe a tease, something like that. But I don't think he should have any sort of particular presence there yet. Now, I say this because if the film does come out before Doomsday, I'm pretty sure Peter's going to have to, you know, deal with the whole Tony and Doom being the same person kind of thing. I think that's like one more lesson he kind of has to learn is he's got to push past that, and he's got in his own way, he's got to be better, and he's got to really...
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's another lesson there I think they could do.
Maybe like a Spider-Verse. Maybe a very, very broken Peter comes out of Secret Wars at the other end. And one of the only things that can actually bring him back is mentoring this younger Spider-Man. Oh, I like that. Marvel, hire me right now. I want all the free bagels. I've heard so much about the bagels.
Yeah. But yeah, no, that's where I think they should take it, personally. They might not do that. They might bring Miles into Spider-Man 4. We just don't know. Maybe, you know, Miles comes in through a different way. Maybe he's... Because at the end of the Doomsday, you know, they might combine all these different universes, and Miles just ends up being in there as this young Spider-Man or whatever. I don't know. There's endless possibilities with it, but I think the more streamlined way would be the way that I said.
So what Sony does is the first trailer for Spider-Man 4 comes out.
Why did you say that like an Aussie? first trailer.
The first trailer comes out for Spider-Man 4, and the first thing you see is Kilometers Morales. Because obviously Australians do it by kilometers, so I think they do. I'm sure they do. I just lied. Maybe. Yeah, first thing you see is Miles swinging and already in his suit, a fully formed Spider-Man with no explanation. That's sorry for you.
Or maybe it's you know, maybe they might not take it that route where he's the mentor to Miles almost. Maybe it's Miles from a different universe or whatever. He's there helping Peter. He's giving him a reason to be Spider-Man and to not give up after dealing with the traumatic events of Doomsday, you know, with Tony. There's so much they can do.
Kyle.
Yeah?
I've got a Callum theory.
Go on.
These people are going to hate it.
Go on.
So, Tom Holland's Spider-Man meets Miles Morales in Avengers Secret Wars. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But he's older than him. Played by Donald Glover for some reason, because people want to see that. I want to see that. And then he goes back to his universe when it all resets and everything, and he meets a young Miles, and this older Miles, I don't know, maybe sacrifices himself or something for him, and he's like, oh my god, thank you. And he goes back and he mentors this younger version.
I think, that's a cool idea. I think another thing is, like, if...
That's why I'm not a writer, because that's a bad idea.
If the Miles played by Donald Glover, but he's not Miles. I mean, it's already been teased at the end of... This is a good one. So at the end of...
No,
spoilers. At the end of Across the Spider-Verse, which is a fucking amazing film, it gets revealed there's a Miles out there in the original Spider's universe, and he's turned into the Prowler. Now, we've already seen Donald Glover as the Prowler, and I'm pretty sure that's the MCU's Prowler. So, what if, you know... I don't know, there's so many possibilities. It's like Donald Glover could show up as the evil Spider-Man or the evil Prowler or whatever, and then he then meets Miles from, I don't know, a different universe or the same universe, something like that, and he's like, right, okay, I need to make sure this version of Miles doesn't become evil and like
go down the dark path.
Again, with the Miles, introducing Miles to the MCU, there's so many great possibilities, and I think they'll pick the greatest one of them all. They'll find a way to make it work so well and hopefully pass down the mantle, because we need Miles Morales, man. Just one thing I'll say, just don't rush it.
Don't rush it. Definitely don't rush it. I'm glad that Tom's speaking about this, and he knows what the future is as well, and I'm glad he doesn't want to get in the way of that either. Because Miles is the future.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely is, and I think going in this MCU reboot, I think Miles will be our guy.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a fan favourite character as well, which is why it works. So yeah, look, I'm excited that Tom wants to do this. Obviously, Sony listens to quite a bit what Tom has to say. You know, with like regards to getting the new deals done and stuff like that. They actually listen to him, it seems like. And he's made him a lot of fucking money. So, keep listening. Anyway, shall we get on to our final topic, Kyle?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
All right. New York Comic Con is going on.
We'll be there. I'm joking.
We are flying out in yesterday. So.
Yeah. Yeah, Callum's just been called into work as well.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
We're not going now, that's why.
Yeah, let's do this. So, New York Comic Con. Kyle, I think we're going to see some good stuff. Look, it ain't the biggest, but they do some stuff. They might show us some trailers. Daredevil Born Again has got a very heavy presence there right now. I am kind of expecting to wake up to a Daredevil trailer one day this weekend. Hopefully. If I do, I will cry.
You'll be up bright and early anyways, because you're going to work now, aren't you?
Yeah, so if I do see that, I'll cry.
Yeah, that'll make you going to work on the day you weren't meant to a little better, I think.
Yeah, it'll make me not cry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cry. Spider-Man, freshman year. I think we might see some stuff from that.
The animated series, yeah.
Yeah, which I'm really excited for. Which Charlie Cox, Daredevil, is in that. He's voicing Daredevil in that.
Oh, yeah.
Is there anything, Kyle, that you think we might see this weekend? I don't think we'll get any announcements.
No.
But is there anything you think we'll see? Like, trailers for stuff?
I mean, it's New York Comic Con. It's New York.
Yeah.
Where's Daredevil? Where's he based? New York.
Espanol.
We've been holding out now for an official trailer. I know there's a trailer floating around out there on the internet, which we haven't seen. And I think it's time. I think we need something Daredevil. I'm with you. I want to see this. I can't wait for this show. I have so much faith in this. And I just think it will. Yeah, I don't think it's going to overshadow anything that's going on with Marvel right now. Obviously, Agatha's coming out. That's got a steady fan base. I've been watching it. It's not great, but it's a bit of fun. I'll admit.
I'm going to watch it this weekend because I'm hearing.
Yeah.
I'm hearing good things.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, this isn't. Daredevil's. It's not going to overshadow Thunderbolts, because Thunderbolts as well. That turned out quite well. The trailer was really good. It got positive reception.
I think this Born Again runs from 2 weeks after Captain America comes out. Runs for 9 weeks, and I believe it's finishes a couple of weeks before Thunderbolts comes out. So yeah, that's a nice Marvel beginning of the year.
I think it'd be pretty funny if they show, the Spider-Man freshman year, and at the end of it you see an animated Daredevil, and that's literally all we get. we just get an animated Daredevil
Yeah.
just showing that off. I think that'd be pretty funny. But no, I have a lot of faith in that the trailer will be shown at New York Comic Con.
Yeah.
I don't want to put my hopes up because I don't want to be disappointed, of course, but I'm pretty sure they will show something.
I think they will as well. I think they will as well. Look, they've already had a trailer ready at D23. Early, I'm pretty sure that's probably finished now. And like we saw with the Thunderbolts trailer, the D23 and Comic Con version of them trailers, they redid them, made them a bit, added some more extra scenes. So, if I have seen a leaked version, which I'm not saying I have, maybe it'll be different from that. I don't think
my face went really dull and all that.
I don't think we're going to see anything Fantastic Four. I maybe think... When does Cap 4 come out? February? Valentine's Day next year? I don't think we're due another trailer yet. But they are promoting it there. It's got stuff on the wall for it. In the MCU stuff with Red Hulk. So maybe they will. Maybe we will get a trailer now instead of a teaser. So, who knows?
Hopefully.
But yeah, I don't think we're getting anything Fantastic Four, even though they are showing that, because they're still deep into shooting. Anything else you can think of?
No, it's not really. I don't
Lord
think...
of Rings, Rings of fucking War of Rohirrim, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a trailer for that.
Yeah. Cool.
What else we got coming out?
Stitch, Tron. I don't think we'll get anything Tron related.
Tron's actually a good shout.
I don't know. I mean, maybe. I don't know.
You've actually, by just saying it, you've convinced me we're gonna get something Tron related.
I would like there to be, but I just don't think it will.
If there is a Marvel like TV sort of panel, or with the entertainment stuff, if we do get anything in the form of announcements, I think we will probably hear. I know they're not too hot on announcing things, but I feel like we're going to hear about a Punisher TV show as well. I just feel like we're going to get it.
Maybe some talks, maybe something. Maybe someone asks Kevin Feige something if he's going to be around.
I don't think Feige will be there. This will probably be Brad Winderbaum, who's the overseer of the TV stuff, who I'm becoming quite a big fan of. He's very good in interviews.
Maybe we'll see an interview with him then.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see.
Or maybe we'll see nothing.
Well, we've got plenty anyways. We've had our Marvel fill, I think, for a year. But I want more. I want more, goddammit.
More! There's Kylo Ren. When he's like, go on, do it, Kyle.
No.
Why not?
You should do it better.
You do it better.
No, I don't.
No, you hang up.
No.
Okay. Right, guys. Thanks for watching. This has been the movies and the beyond. Find Kyle in your local supermarket and purchase him. It's fine. He's on sale right now. Buy one Kyle, get 3 Kyles free. So, I think that's a great deal.
You should be going to bed, mate.
Yeah.
You'll work at morning.
Cheers, love. Thanks for reminding me.
Work wanker.
Sure, mate. I'll stick this up your Jap's eye.
Is that your Warhammer?
It's a little screwdriver.
Is that your Warcraft?
This is me little dark angel. I think I did a good job, but I probably didn't.
Probably
not. Right, guys, thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Let's be all nice and soft, like late night children's TV, just as they're about to go to bed. Bye-bye. Kyle's off to sleep now.